Over here, stranger. Got something that might interest you.
Resident Evil 4 is a survival horror game developed and published by Capcom, first released on January 11, 2005, for the Nintendo GameCube, but was later ported to other consoles. The game follows Leon S. Kennedy, a U.S. government agent sent to a remote village in Spain to rescue Ashley Graham, the president's kidnapped daughter. Instead of traditional zombies, Leon faces the deadly cult Los Illuminados, whose members are infected by a mind-controlling parasite known as Los Plagas. Among the game's many enigmatic characters, the merchant stands out as the most mysterious. This shadowy arms dealer appears throughout the game, selling weapons, upgrades, and supplies to Leon. He is easily recognizable by his raspy voice.
Over here, stranger.
Purple flame-lit shops, black coat and bandana, as well as his iconic line,
What are you buying?
If shot, he permanently disappears from that location, but will still appear elsewhere. Fans have long debated his origins, with some theorizing that he is a ganado who escaped Ramon Salazar's control, while others believe he made a deal with Los Illuminados to avoid being attacked. However, the game never confirms these theories, leaving his true identity a mystery. The merchant has never appeared in any other Resident Evil game, and his backstory remains unknown, solidifying his status as one of the most mysterious characters in gaming history. Grand Theft Auto V, developed by Rockstar Games, is an action-adventure game released on September 17, 2013. Spanning 3 console generations, it has sold over 200 million copies worldwide. The game is widely praised for its vast open world set in the fictional state of San Andreas, which includes the bustling city of Los Santos and the sprawling rural landscapes of Blaine County. The Grand Theft Auto series is known for its hidden secrets, including mysteries, lore, and cryptids. One of the most famous is the Mount Chiliad mystery. Players who travel far north will reach Mount Chiliad, the tallest mountain in the game. At its peak, there is a small wooden observation deck with 2 telescopes, where the phrase, "Come back when your story is complete," is carved into the wood. Below the deck, a symbol resembling an eye or a UFO is painted on a rock. Nearby, the cable car station features a mysterious mural depicting a pyramid-like shape, with lines connecting to the same UFO symbol, fueling speculation about its meaning. One of the most compelling theories comes from the YouTuber Strange Man. He suggests that the 3 symbols at the bottom of the Mount Chiliad mural represent the game's 3 main protagonists. The UFO symbolizes Michael, as he feels alienated from his family and struggles to connect with them. The cracked egg represents Franklin, signifying his fresh start and newfound wealth after meeting Michael and Trevor. And the jetpack corresponds to Trevor, referencing his background as a pilot and his failed attempt at joining the Air Force. The lines connecting these symbols further reinforce their relationships. The UFO and jetpack are linked, representing Michael and Trevor's pre-existing friendship. Meanwhile, Michael's line connects to Franklin before Trevor's does, symbolizing how he meets Franklin first. Franklin's line extends all the way to the top of the pyramid, while Michael's and Trevor's are cut short, reflecting the possible endings where they both die. Additionally, the mural contains 5 marked boxes, which are believed to represent the 5 main requirements for 100% game completion. Once players fully complete the game and return to Mount Chiliad under stormy weather, a UFO appears, seemingly solving the mystery. Portal is a first-person puzzle platformer developed by Valve and released on October 10, 2007 as part of the Orange Box, alongside Half-Life 2 and Team Fortress 2. The game is widely praised for its innovative mechanics, dark humor, and engaging storytelling. Throughout the game, players can discover hidden rooms known as Ratman Dens, which contain cryptic wall scribblings, warning messages, and eerie drawings. These were left behind by Doug Ratman, a former Aperture Science employee who worked on the GLaDOS project, an initiative to develop a powerful artificial intelligence capable of running the enrichment center and conducting experiments more efficiently than human researchers. However, upon activation, GLaDOS, which stands for Genetic Lifeform and Disk Operating System, quickly became self-aware and hostile, viewing humans as obstacles rather than overseers. On Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, she seized control of the facility and flooded it with neurotoxin, killing almost all Aperture employees. Doug Ratman was one of the few survivors, but the isolation and constant danger took a severe toll on his mental state. The Portal 2 lab rat comic later revealed that he played a direct role in ensuring Chell, the game's protagonist, was selected for testing, believing she was the best chance to defeat GLaDOS. However, before the events of Portal 2, he was wounded and forced into hibernation inside a cryo chamber. With Portal 3 never released, his ultimate fate remains unknown.
It's covers too. It's cloud servers. It's started again. It's just started. It's done now. It's on fuel. And all is dead. There's no one else on.
Taiko no Tatsujin is a Japanese rhythm game series developed by Bandai Namco, centered around playing a taiko drum in sync with music, similar to Donkey Konga for the Nintendo GameCube. On November 19, 2009, the second installment for the Nintendo Wii, Taiko no Tatsujin Wii, Dodon to Nidaimi, was released. While the game itself is known for being one of the most kid-friendly titles, data miners searching through its files discovered an unused audio track that wasn't accessible during normal gameplay. This track, titled First Pie, was found at the top of the song list and featured unsettling audio, including footsteps, people screaming and laughing, and sections of Mozart's Requiem Mass in D minor. It also contained reversed speech, adding to its eerie nature. Some players speculated that First Pie was merely a test track, while others believed there was something more sinister behind it. The mystery deepened on July 1, 2010, with the release of Taiko no Tatsujin DS, Dororon Yokai Great Decisive Battle for the Nintendo DS. In this game, clicking on a lamp in the menu would trigger First Pie, causing the lights to go out and casting shadows over everything on the screen. Over time, First Pie became a widespread meme in Japan, with players sharing distorted images of faces accompanied by the track. Despite its viral status, the song has never appeared in any Taiko no Tatsujin games since the DS release. Friday Night Funkin' is a rhythm-based indie game for PC where players control Boyfriend, a character who must win rap battles to impress his girlfriend. The game features a series of musical duels against various opponents, with players hitting arrow keys in sync with the beat. It gained popularity for its catchy music, vibrant art style, and extensive modding community, which has expanded the game with new characters and songs. One of the most popular Friday Night Funkin' mods is Hit Single, which allows players to add eerie, cursed songs to the game. One day, a player exploring the mod's files discovered a hidden extractable game called Garn 47. In this secret game, players control a character named Garn, navigating a dark, mysterious world while collecting sonic coins and avoiding a shadowy cat with pitch-black eyes. Upon completing Garn 47, new songs are unlocked in the Hit Single mod, allowing players to battle against Garn 47's enemies in the regular Friday Night Funkin' gameplay. The storyline behind Garn 47 remains a mystery, as the game is still incomplete, and its developers continue to release updates.
I am Car. I am Car. I am Car. I think we talked enough. I think we talked enough. I am Car. I'll be there too. Me.
Car! Car! Car!
This next mystery is a fan-submitted entry and involves another Grand Theft Auto title, Vice City, which was released on October 29, 2002 for Xbox, PlayStation 2, and PC. Set in a fictional, 1980s Miami-inspired city, the game follows Tommy Vercetti, a former Liberty City mobster sent to Vice City in 1986 by his boss, Sonny Forelli, to oversee a drug deal. However, the deal goes horribly wrong when masked gunmen ambush Tommy and his associates, leaving him with nothing. Determined to recover the lost drugs and money, Tommy works his way up through Vice City's criminal underworld, taking on jobs for local gangsters, corrupt politicians, and businessmen. Around the midpoint of the game, players must visit the Greasy Chopper Bar in downtown, where they receive a mission called Messing with the Man, given by Mitch Baker, the leader of the Vice City Bikers. Since Mitch isn't impressed with Tommy, he challenges him to prove his toughness before trusting him with security for an upcoming event. To complete the mission, Tommy must cause as much destruction as possible within a time limit, filling up the chaos meter. However, during the cutscene where Tommy meets Mitch, players have noticed a disembodied head on the floor in the background. Some have speculated that the head belonged to a murder victim of the biker gang, adding a sinister layer to the gang's activities. However, it turns out that the floating head is actually an unintended graphical glitch, caused by a leftover pedestrian asset clipping into the bar. This strange bug is present in every version of the original game, making it one of Vice City's strangest visual oddities. The final entry in this video comes from the game Law & Order 2: Dead on the Money, a point-and-click adventure released in 2002 for PC, based on the Law & Order TV series. In the game, players step into the shoes of Detective Lenny Briscoe and Ada Serena Sutherland, investigating the murder of a young Wall Street investor by gathering evidence, questioning suspects, and building a case for trial. We've previously touched on this in our video, Games That Show Real Bodies Too, but here we'll go more in depth. On February 12, 1993, 2-year-old James Bulger and his mother were at the New Strand Shopping Centre in Bootle, Merseyside, England, when James was led away from his mom by 10-year-olds Robert Thompson and John Venables. Initially, witnesses assumed the boys were family members, so no one intervened. And by the time James's mom realized he was missing, the boys had already exited the mall. After leaving, the boys took James during a 2-mile walk before leaving him for on a railway track, where his body was found later. The 2 boys were eventually caught and sentenced to indefinite detention at Her Majesty's pleasure, a form of indeterminate sentence for young offenders in the UK. They were initially placed in a secure children's facility until they reached adulthood. In November 1993, the court found them guilty of murder, but recommended they serve their sentences until rehabilitated. The boys were released on parole in 2001 after serving around 8 years, sparking public controversy. They were given new identities and placed under strict supervision. However, in 2010, one of the boys was rearrested and convicted for possessing images, leading to a prison sentence. The mall captured CCTV footage of the boys leading James away, which was released to the public. The reason we bring this up is that the CCTV image of the boys with James appeared on a bulletin board in the game's police station, and the murder was directly referenced by a detective character during gameplay. This caused significant controversy and backlash, particularly from James's mother, leading the developers, Legacy Interactive, to apologize to the Bulger family. They later released a patch to remove the image and also ensured it would be removed from future printings of the game.